Good morning, I'm Prarambha, Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Landslide at Dharche in Gorkha buries the house of a local resident. 5 missing, including 3 of a single family. 3 others rescued. Tourism sector shares its grievances towards the monetary policy introduced by the Nepal Rashtra Bank for failing to address its demands, says the policy focused only on share market. At least 30 Palestinians killed in an Israeli airstrike on a school housing displaced people in Gaza, more than 100 wounded. Israel says it had targeted militants who were using the compound. And Nepali shuttler Prince Dahal suffers a defeat in his first group stage match at the Paris Olympics. Paddler Shrestha crashes out after losing in straight sets. 5 people, including 3 members of a single family, are missing at a landslide in Dharche rural municipality, ward number 5 of Gorkha. 2 injured are undergoing treatment. A landslide had occurred at the construction site of the Upper Riche hydropower in Dharche 5 Singla. Jeet Bahadur Gurung, Kanchi Gurung, Solal Gurung and Ramesh Gurung are missing in the landslide. Ramesh Pariyar of Arughat rural municipality Aru Pokhari is also missing. Meanwhile, according to the local residents, Dilip Gurung and Chham Bahadur Gurung were rescued. Police is yet to reach the site of the disaster. Around 1 dozen houses, including office of the local administration of Khaniabas rural municipality of northern Thading, are at risk as landslides have been reported at several places. Chief Administration Officer of Khaniabas Rural Municipality, Navaraj Shrestha, said that landslides triggered by incessant rainfall have been reported at Dharna, Kerabari, among other places, which has put houses, including the building of the local administration, at risk. According to the chairperson of Khaniabas, Rana Bahadur Tamang, individuals of some households that are at risk have been moved to safer locations, while the District Disaster Management Committee has begun monitoring for their proper management. The road in Jhamarsi under the Charikot Singati road section that connects 3 rural municipalities with the main trade center of Singati has been obstructed. The rainfall late night had swept the road section. Area Police Office Singati has said that road has caved in while some parts of it have been swept by landslide. Communication with the northern part of the district has been cut off because of the road obstruction. Vehicles and ambulances have been stranded due to the obstruction as well. Police has said that road connectivity has been completely obstructed as the alternative road has also remained blocked because of incessant rainfall. It has been 17 days since the 2 ill-fated buses along with passengers on board were swept by a landslide into the Trishuli River in Chitwan's Simalthal. Despite continuous effort from the local, in fact the Indian and Nepali rescue teams, the whereabouts of 37 passengers is still uncertain. 3 out of the 65 passengers who were on board the 2 buses had jumped out and saved themselves. 25 bodies have been recovered so far, while 4 bodies have yet to be identified. Rescue teams from the Disaster Management Training Center Kurintar, Disaster Management Battalion of Nepal Army and India's National Disaster Response Force have been using all possible means and technology to search for the missing individuals and buses. The security personnel that have been conducting the search operation for the past 16 days have become exhausted. Meanwhile, the Indian rescue team has also made preparation to return to India today. The Nepali rescue team has also decided to hold the search operation from today, and discussion among the concerned entities is underway for the same. Now, saying the monetary policy introduced by the Nepal Rashtra Bank has not addressed their demands, tourism businesses have shared their grievances. They have said that the monetary policy is focused only on the share market and ignored the tourism sector, which employs hundreds of thousands. Despite providing direct and indirect employment to 1.1 million and being the major source of generating foreign revenue, the tourism sector has expressed its grievances, saying the monetary policy has ignored the sector. They have said that the fiscal policies, including the budget and the monetary policy, both had failed to address the sector, which benefits daily wage workers to 5-star hotels with billions in investment. Arrival of tourists has reduced because of the government indifference in ensuring adequate promotion at the international level and development of infrastructures to reach the tourist destinations. Hotels have also struggled in paying the installment of their loans as the period of stay of the tourists has decreased. The tourism sector has demanded subsidized loans similar to that of the energy and agriculture sector. However, the monetary policy failed to address the demand. Business persons have said that more than 2 trillion rupees has been injected in the tourism sector so far. There are 24 5-star hotels across the country, with the accommodation capacity of hotels standing at 3.5 million tourists. The government aimed to welcome 1.6 million tourists this year. However, in the first 6 months of 2024, only 550,000 tourists have visited Nepal. If the government fails to bring in the tourists based on the market demand and create a conducive environment for the industry, struggles will surface in ensuring the sustainability of the sector, with hundreds of billions of rupees in investment. In our Public Voice segment, we've asked in several provinces what should be done to extend the length of stay of tourists in the country and increase their spending. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
ट्राभल गर्नलाई सेफ हुनु पर्यो, रिजनेबल प्राइस हुनु पर्यो अनि त्यो अनुसारले चाहिँ गेस्टलाई राख्नको लागि अब जस्तै हामीसँग भएको कल्चर, ट्रेडिसन, आर्टहरु देखाएर
पर्यटनको लागि सबै ठाउँमा हेर्ने ठाउँहरु सबै ठाउँमा विकास गर्नु पर्यो, सफाई हुनु पर्यो।
म नेपालमा गइसकेपछि मलाई चाहिँ कुनै किसिमको चाहिँ फरक पर्दैन, म सुरक्षित रहन्छु र आउँदा जाँदा मलाई सुविधा चाहिँ ठीक छ भन्ने हुनु पर्यो।
नेपालको सबै भेषभूषाका सम्बन्ध चिनारी भएका मान्छेहरुलाई चाहिँ उसको गाइडेन्स गराउँदा र उलाई सहज वातावरण बनाएर राख्दा चाहिँ धेरै समय टिकाउन सकिन्छ।
समय-समयमा मेला महोत्सव लगाउनु पर्ला।
हाम्रो हवाई सेवाहरु सुरक्षित भन्ने विश्वास दिलाउनु पर्यो।
खानका लागि बस्नका लागि राम्रो अवस्था मिलाएर
चिनाउनु पर्यो, यस्तो हुन्छ कल्चर नेपालमा भनेर चाहिँ देखाउनु पर्यो, झल्काउनु पर्यो, हाम्रो सांस्कृतिक उसलाई चाहिँ देखाउनु पर्यो बाहिर लगेर।
मठ मन्दिर मात्र होइन, हिमालयनहरु, गुम्बाहरु यहाँ धेरै छ, त्यसमा पनि चाहिँ नेपाल सरकारले चाहिँ त्यसमा चाहिँ विकास गर्यो भने चाहिँ धेरै टुरिस्ट पर्यटकहरु आउने चाहिँ हामीलाई विश्वास छ।
रातकालीनसम्म सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम गरेर उहाँहरूलाई बस्ने वातावरण बनाइदिनु पर्ने हुन्छ।
पर्यटकहरूलाई लामो समयसम्म टिकाउनका लागि सुरक्षा र सरसफाइमा पनि विशेष ध्यान दिनु पर्यो।
हरेक वर्ष भन्छ हामी 10 लाख भित्राउँछु भनेर 2 लाख भित्राउँछ, फ्यासिलिटी दिन सक्न पर्यो नि, त्यो भित्राउँछु मुखले भनेर मात्रै भएन।
जसरी गंगा आरती भइरहेछ यसरी नै 2-4 वटा अरु सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम हुन्छ भने पर्यटक लोभाएर यहाँ बस्न थाल्छ।
कम पैसाको खाना खाजाको व्यवस्था गरिदियोस् भने धेरै राम्रो हुन्थ्यो।
जहाँको मान्छेहरु आउँछ यहाँ शुद्ध शाकाहारीको भोजन हुनु पर्यो।
The Parliamentary Hearing Committee has concluded the hearing on Krishnaman Pradhan, who has been recommended for the position of the Election Commissioner, but the committee has yet to make a final decision. The meeting of the committee has been called for this Monday. Majority of the members of the committee are against the appointment of Pradhan, who has been accused of sexual harassment.
The Parliamentary Hearing Committee had concluded hearing on Krishnaman Pradhan, who has been recommended for the post of Election Commissioner on Wednesday. However, a decision has yet to be made. Lawmakers have raised question on his appointment as Pradhan had been accused of sexual harassment. As per legal provisions, individuals that are appointed to public posts must be of decent character. The governing body must inspect the eligibility and sincerity of the proposed individual. However, the committee has been delaying its decision in this regard due to political pressure. The meeting of the committee has been called for Monday at a time when speculations are being made that the deadline of 45 days within which the Parliamentary Hearing Committee must present their decision will expire, after which doors will open for Pradhan to be automatically appointed to the post. Chairperson of the committee, Pashupati Samsher J.B. Rana, and members of the committee have claimed that a decision will be made on Monday. Pradhan himself has admitted that he had reached a settlement with the victim of the sexual harassment case. Legal experts say that Pradhan's case has been termed illegitimate by the court. Likewise, leaders from the ruling alliance have termed Pradhan's recommendation for election commissioner as illegitimate.
It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is it right for the Parliamentary Hearing Committee to endorse Krishnaman Pradhan as the Election Commissioner, whose moral character has been questioned? Your options are A, yes, B, no, and C, depends upon conscience. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. The CPN Maoist Center chairperson Pushpakamal Dahal has warned of staging protest if Nepali Congress and CPN-UML try to infringe the rights of the public in the name of amendment of the Constitution. Speaking at a program organized on the occasion of the birth anniversary of founder of Nepal Communist Party Pushpalal Shrestha in Kathmandu, former Prime Minister Dahal said his party was not against the amendment of the Constitution, but added that the entity would hit the road if the two ruling alliance parties tried to curtail the rights of the public. Chair Dahal termed the consensus between the two largest parties of the House of Representatives unusual in parliamentary politics. He blamed Nepali Congress and CPN-UML for trying to restrict French parties and establish two-party system and increase threshold percent. Meanwhile, CPN Unified Socialist Chairperson Madhav Kumar Nepal identified the need for unity among all communist parties. However, he added that it was not possible until the leadership made decisions unilaterally. He went on to claim that many CPN-UML members were in favor of communist unity, but said that they could not raise their voices because of the fear of Prime Minister and CPN-UML Chairperson KP Sharma Oli. Another leader of CPN Unified Socialists, Chalanath Khanal, claimed that the Constitution could not be amended only because of the aspiration of Nepali Congress and CPN-UML. 876 industries have been closed in Dang within the span of 1 year. According to the Department of Small and Chorus Industries Dang, 1,109 industries and businesses had been registered in the fiscal year 2023-24, while 893 had been closed. More than 550 businesses had been closed in the district in the previous fiscal year as well. Traders and entrepreneurs of Dang have been closing their businesses because of economic crisis, lack of business-friendly environment, and migration to foreign countries where large industries have reduced production. Traders have said that the three large industries of the district, Sagarmatha, Sonapur, and Samrat Cement Industries, have been growing weak each day. Concerned entities have said that commercial trade had significantly decreased in Dang's Khorahi, Tulsipur, Lamahi and Phaluwang among other big market areas, while agricultural produce could not get appropriate market and price. 11,500 small and chorus industries related to agriculture and forest, energy, minerals, tourism, construction and service among other productive sectors have been registered at the Department of Small and Chorus Industries, while 13,500 traders have registered their businesses. Time now for the international news. At least 30 Palestinians were killed in an Israeli airstrike on a school housing displaced people in Gaza, Palestinian health officials have said, an attack that Israel said targeted militants who were using the compound. The Hamas-run government media office said 15 children and 8 women were among those killed in the strike in the central town of Deir al-Bala. More than 100 people were wounded, the media office and the Gaza Health Ministry said. Israel's military said it had targeted militants operating there and that it had taken steps to reduce the risk to the civilians. Reuters footage showed people returning to the site of the bombing to check on their belongings. Walls were blasted and debris scattered in the schoolyard. More than 39,000 Palestinians have been killed in the Israeli offensive in Gaza, according to the local health authorities, who do not distinguish between fighters and non-combatants. About 1,200 people were killed and 250 were taken hostage in the October 7 attack, according to Israeli tallies. It is now time for the sports news.
Sports news.
Nepali shotler Prince Dahal has suffered a defeat in his first match of the group stage at the Paris Olympics. In the Group B match, Prince suffered a straight-set defeat against world number 2 Victor Axelsen of Denmark. Prince lost the first set 21-8 before suffering a 21-6 defeat in the second set. The match ended inside 28 minutes. Danish Axelsen is a two-time world champion who defeated Lin Dan in 2017 final and Kunlavut Viditsam in 2022 final. He is also the reigning Olympic champion and had defeated Chen Long at the final of the 2020 event in Tokyo. Prince will next play 43rd ranked Nihat Nguyen of Ireland on Tuesday before taking on world number 59 Misha Zilverman on Wednesday. Former junior world number 1 Prince is ranked 172nd. Meanwhile, Nepal's paddler Santosh Shrestha crashed out of the table tennis competition of the Paris Olympics from the preliminary round after he lost his men's singles match to Senegal's Ibrahima Diop in straight sets. Santu was toe-to-toe with Senegalese duo in the first set, but eventually lost the close contest 12-10. After going one set down, he could not continue the intensity and lost the remaining sets 11-3, 11-4, 11-5. The 24-year-old Santu is only the third Nepali athlete to have qualified for the Olympics through a selection tournament after Sangina Vaidya in Athens 2004 and Deepak Vista in Beijing 2008. At the Olympics today, Sushmita Nepal is representing the country at women's 10-meter air rifle. Swimmer Duana Lama will compete in the women's 200-meter freestyle swimming with the heat qualifiers slated for today. 7 Nepali athletes of 6 sports are competing at the Paris Olympics. Australia lead the Paris Olympics 2024 medal tally with 3 gold and 2 bronze medals. With the end of the first day and beginning of the second at the Summer Olympics, Australia were the early leaders with 3 gold and 2 bronze medals, while China closed behind with 2 gold and 1 bronze. The United States of America were third with 1 gold and 2 silver and bronze each. Hosts France are fourth with 1 gold, 2 silver and 1 bronze. South Korea fifth with 1 each of 3 podium places, and Belgium are joint sixth with Japan and Kazakhstan. All 3 nations had 1 gold and a bronze each. Germany and Hong Kong are joint ninth with a gold medal each. With Italy, Great Britain, Canada, Fiji, Mongolia, Tunisia, Spain, Hungary, South Africa and Sweden also opening their medal account, a total of 20 nations have earned podium places at the Olympics so far. Rafael Nadal teamed up with Carlos Alcaraz for the first time as Spain's so-called Dream Team opened their Olympic doubles campaign with a 7-6, 6-4 defeat of Argentine 6th seeds Maximo Gonzalez and Andres Molteni. Now Alcaraz, as the Spaniards have called themselves, produced some spectacular tennis as they were rowed to victory by a packed evening crowd on court Felipe Chartier. Despite some injury worries, the 38-year-old Rafa looked sharp as the 14-time French Open champion sealed the opening set with a fierce backhand winner. Alcaraz, winner of this year's French Open and Wimbledon titles and the new force in men's tennis, appeared to be loving life alongside his idol, and he crunched a backhand winner to give the Spaniards a service break at 4-all in the second set. Nadal passed away a smash to bring up match point in the next game as the crowd chanted Rafa, Rafa, and the Spaniards sealed the win with an Alcaraz volley, the crowd rising as one to give the duo a standing ovation. More from tennis. 4th seed Argentinian Francisco Cerundolo won the Croatia Open trophy by edging out 2nd seed Italian Lorenzo Musetti 2-6, 6-4, 7-6 at the ITC Stella Maris in Umag. The title is Cerundolo's third in his career and comes after a challenging first half of the 2024 season, with the Argentine having lost 20 matches already this year. Cerundolo was the more aggressive of the two in the Umag finals, striking more winners and unforced errors than Musetti. He was also better under pressure, saving 7 of the 11 break points he faced and converting 3 of the 5 he produced on Musetti's serve. One of these came when Musetti was serving for the match, with the Italian having broken Cerundolo in the 9th game of the final set. Musetti and Cerundolo now both face the tough task of heading to Paris immediately, with the pair scheduled to play twice at the Olympics in the singles and doubles events. New skipper Surya Kumar Yadav led from the front as the new-look India defeated Sri Lanka by 43 runs in their first match of the series underway in the island nation. In the match played at the Pallakeli International Cricket Stadium, India were put to bat where they amassed 213 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in their 20 overs. Skipper Yadav top-scored with a quick-fire 58 from just 26 balls. His innings included 2 sixes and 8 fours. Rishabh Pant missed his half-century by 1 run. Yashasvi Jaiswal scored 40 and Shubman Gill contributed 34 runs. Mathisa Pathirana was the pick of the Sri Lanka bowlers with 4 wickets, while Wanindu Hasaranga, Asita Fernando and Dilshan Madhusranka shared a wicket apiece. In reply, Sri Lanka were bowled out for 170 runs. Despite being 2 wickets down for 140 runs, Sri Lanka lost their last 8 wickets while adding only 30 runs. Opener Pathumne Shankar top-scored with 79 runs. Kusal Mendes added 45, Kusal Pereira scored 20 and Kamindu Mendes made 12, while none of the other batters scored in double-digit. Rian Parag picked 3 wickets for India. Arshdeep Singh and Akshar Patel had 2 wickets each, while Mohammad Siraz and Ravi Bishnoi shared a wicket apiece. Second match of the series is slated for 7:15 Nepal time this evening. That is all for the moment. Our next news bulletin airs at 6 p.m. Thank you for staying with us. Have a beautiful day ahead.